What is this ETEEAP program? ETEEAP program allows you to get a bachelor's degree in a span of 1 year. So let's talk more about ETEEAP program. Hi guys, Bablidina here and welcome back to my channel! 2 years ago, I made a vlog about ETEEAP and I was also overwhelmed by your messages and your comments, and I'm glad that also it inspires you. And this time around, I really believe that if you show the beginning of something, in vlogging, it's nice that you also show them the result of that beginning. So I hope this vlog will help you, encourage you, and also will inspire you. What's life after ETEEAP program? First, let me introduce myself. I am an ETEEAP graduate and I graduated Bachelor of Arts major in English under the said program. Taran! Abalid ay. Taran! ETEEAP program had opened a lot of better opportunities for me. But I would also like to share the disadvantages of having my bachelor's degree under ETEEAP program. You know, just to share, I've been wanting to create a part 2 of my vlog about ETEEAP program, my ETEEAP journey. On my first vlog, I shared about how I get my bachelor's degree through the said program. But on that certain time, I was actually aiming for a work abroad, and actually I did pursue that dream. And while I was in the process of pursuing that dream, there are some problems I encountered, which I'll be sharing on this video. And in the process or in the middle of my journey, while I was pursuing my dream, I lost my confidence and I was in doubt if I'll be able to make it or not. But here I am. And I hope that this video will inspire you. These things I'll be sharing are all based on my own experiences, so that somehow it would help you balance things out if ETEEAP program is not good for you or if it's good for you. So stay tuned and keep watching. For us to know more about ETEEAP program, let's go to CHED's website and let's find out more about it. So according to the website, ETEEAP is a comprehensive educational assistant program at the tertiary level. So pang-college siya, accredits and gives equivalences and knowledge, skills and attitudes and values gained by individuals from relevant work. You must be a Filipino who are at least high school graduates, and you must have worked for at least 5 years in the field or industry related to the course you plan to obtain. And again, 5 years of experience nga related sa imong course nga kuhaon. You need to show proof of proficiency, capability, and thorough knowledge in the field applied for equivalency. Certificate of employment is necessary, and you really need to submit those documents to the school to confirm and so that they can also verify. I wasn't able to answer most of your questions from my previous vlog about ETEEAP, but this time around, I will answer some of the few questions. The link on my first vlog about ETEEAP program will be on my description below. So first question, was it online or by Moodle? So actually, I graduated from ETEEAP program year 2018. So it was before pandemic. I went to school for classes and actually every weekend. So since I cannot go on Saturday, I normally ask my professor if it's possible I can do it online. So at that time, they allowed me. I'm not sure actually if they still allow until this time, but it really depends on schools. So you may also inquire the schools. Next is, mahirap po ba ang AB English? Not really. As long as you will study, it's okay. And then next question is how po. So maybe this person was asking if what's the process. The process was I needed to submit the necessary documents to them. But first, of course, I inquired to them, then submitted my necessary documents, and then there was an interview. And then after interview, there was an exam. But do not worry, interview and exams are just really easy. So there's nothing to worry about. And just to share, actually my first choice was education course, but they did not grant me that because my experiences with teaching is just very short years. I think that was just 2 to 3 years. So they did not allow me to get the course for education. Ah, I was so brokenhearted, but not too much. So lang. Since my longer work experience is related to customer service, I was working in a call center for quite a long years. That's why my second choice was approved. So first choice supposedly was for education course, but not approved. The second choice was AB English, and that's the one they approved. If I try to think about it, I realized that God really has His plan. Everything really has a reason and its purpose. He has a reason and purpose. Let me share to you about one good thing that happened to me after the ETEEAP program. So prior coming here in Japan, I was able to work in a company that offers a better salary. And you know, that company accepts only those who are college graduate. And I was able to work on that certain company because I got my bachelor's degree, and thanks to ETEEAP program. And that was so helpful for me. But there are bumps along the way. So let me share to you about my experiences when I started my journey and my career here in Japan. So story time. So in the Philippines, I actually applied for one of the accredited agency that hires Filipino who can work as a teacher in Japan. So I did apply and they called me. On the phone, they told me, you know, your work experience background is really good and you have TESOL. It's just that we are really confused about your education background. Why is it that you only got it for 1 year for your bachelor's degree? And so I explained to them about ETEEAP program, what's ETEEAP program is all about. I totally understand that they didn't want to give me any hope, but they asked anyway. Do you have any license in teaching? But at that time, I didn't have any license in teaching yet. So, unfortunately, to cut the story short, I was not accepted. So, nasad ko because I thought getting a bachelor's degree would be my ladder going here in Japan or to other countries. Unfortunately, I was not accepted. So, wala mong gugoy license. So, that's the reason why I tried my best to get a license. So, I tried to enroll for 18 units. And then once I got the 18 units for professional education, I was allowed to take the board exam. And so I took the board exam, and luckily I am so blessed. I passed in just one take. After that, I went to Japan. But I came here in Japan not under instructor visa yet. I came here as a language student to study Japanese, to learn their language, and of course, as part of my big plan is to really find a work here as a teacher. So when I was in the Philippines, I was thinking, I already got a license once I will arrive in Japan after I finish my Japanese. I will try to apply in that same company again. So now here's the thing. When I came here as a student, while I was studying, I was also trying to apply the company. So I told them that I applied to them before. It's just that the only difference this time is that I already got my license. But the sad thing was, unfortunately, they told me because your education for bachelor's degree is just for 1 year, we really cannot accept you. Even though actually my years of college is not just really for 1 year. I haven't mentioned this before, but actually I have 3 years in college prior my ETEEAP program. So I have 2 years associate degree in computer course, that's software development. And prior to my 2 years associate course, I have 1 year in college which is related to computer courses, which I did not finish. So a total of 3 years. So 1 in IT course and then my 2 years associate course, a total of 3 years, plus my 1 year course in ETEEAP program. So that's total of 4 years in college. Plus actually my 18 units professional education. So that's 4 years more. But still, they did not accept me. For me, I guess that's the only downside of having a bachelor's degree under ETEEAP program. It was on that certain moment and experience that I really feel bad and how I wish I went to college in a normal way. Like I really went to first year, second year, third year, fourth year for that bachelor's degree that I really wanted to. But you know, I did not regret taking my bachelor's degree under ETEEAP program. If you have a plan for taking a bachelor's degree under ETEEAP program, don't let this experience discourage you. If you notice, not all companies will say write your first year in college up until the date you graduated. Mostly, as long as you are a college graduate, a bachelor's degree, then you are qualified. You know, getting a bachelor's degree under ETEEAP program doesn't make you less. It's still a bachelor's degree, it's just that it's a ladderized program. So don't feel bad about it and don't feel less than the others. Always remember, don't focus on one thing. If one door does not allow you to get in, please look on the other doors that offers a lot of opportunities for you. It's out there. There's a lot more. So no worries. Discarte lang jud na. Overall, in general, it really is a great help for me having that degree under ETEEAP program because it helped me to get what I wanted in a position where I am right now. So it's still a very, very wise decision. And it was all through God's help that I was able to change my visa from student visa to instructor visa. You know, that moment was so unforgettable and so emotional for me because I never thought it would really happen so fast. And what's the most significant thing that happened was making my dream come true. When I was in the Philippines, I was really hoping to work under Board of Education because under Board of Education it offers a better salary. So at this point, I was able to work under Board of Education, and it was all because I took the chance to get a bachelor's degree under the ETEEAP program. And not just only that, I tried to do my best to learn skills and to grow more as a person and as a teacher in this certain field or in this career. I decided to take my bachelor's degree under the said program because I feel too old already, and you know, it's so tiring, no? It's so kapoy nga. Magbalik-balik ka for another 3 years or 4 years more just to get a bachelor's degree. But for all youngsters who are watching right now, you are still young. You know, if only I could go back time, I wish I have done it the normal way. Like I went through first year, second year, third year, and fourth year in the said course that I really wanted. But if you feel too old already and it's so kapoy, no, magbalik-balik for another 3 years, 4 years in college, then go for the said program. And if you are still doubting, bachelor's degree is your own degree and nothing can take it away from you. And as I have mentioned this on my previous vlog, education is a lifetime investment. For our ETEEAP graduates who happen to come here on my vlog, please do share about your ideas or your insights about the ETEEAP program. Was it helpful for you? What are the pros and cons? Our viewers would really love to read some of your ideas and anything you can share. How does ETEEAP program help you? So please do share. Was it helpful? Was it not? So please do share. And so that's it. I hope this vlog helps you, encourages you, and inspires you. If you're not subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Subscribe down below. See you on my next vlog. Babush!